What's the wildest thing your child has done? Did you have a good laugh or learn an important lesson from that experience? Do you want to share your story? Maybe you can't stop thinking of a huge accomplishment that you had from being a mom. I want to hear about that too. Welcome to my podcast. The Wealth of Wellness presents This Incredible Mom Life. Hi, I'm Ami, a mom of 3 boys who have given me countless laughs, proud mama moments, and endless challenges. Join me every week as we hear the craziest and most unbelievable mom stories. I'll be sharing the huge accomplishments and triumphs of both our moms and their kids. We'll giggle, cheer on the kids, and discuss obstacles and lessons learned along the way. I want to hear if your 3-year-old says a stampede of boogies just came out of his nose, or if your 10-year-old created an infomercial to save his dad's receding hairline, or even if your 13-year-old's robotics project turned into a disaster. I also want to know if your 15-year-old finally came out of his shell in high school and joined a bunch of clubs, and even the fencing team. Let's share, laugh, learn, and grow together, one crazy mom story at a time. Do you feel like your head is just barely above the water? Are you getting your daily tasks done, but not really living a full and happy life? Do you feel burnt out at work? If you asked me these questions a few years ago, I would have told you that I was just surviving each day without much joy or purpose. I remember feeling like a zombie, not at all like myself. I was just trying to survive each day. I was doing my daily tasks, working at a job that I liked, but later came to realize that I was actually burnt out, and raising 3 boys in a fun and healthy way. But I wasn't happy, and I definitely wasn't thriving. I thought I was practicing healthy habits all along. Turns out I was not. I was eating too many salads and not enough nutrient-dense foods. I was exercising too much. The 60-minute workouts were raising my cortisol levels. I also was not sleeping enough. Being in constant survival mode raised my stress and anxiety. I also felt overwhelmed and chronically tired. I didn't know what my purpose in life was either. I discovered cycle syncing while researching how to improve the PMS symptoms and heavy bleeding I was having each month. Instead of eating the same foods and doing the same exercises every day, I learned that cycle syncing is an intuitive way of living in connection to your monthly cycle. Even though I liked what I was learning about cycle syncing, I didn't implement the changes until I ended up in the ER one day. Long story short, it turned out to be a false alarm. But while I was sitting in my gown and the PA was examining me, I knew I had to make changes in my daily habits. I have 3 kids. I have to be here for them, right? With syncing my lifestyle to my monthly cycle, I actually started eating more and exercising less to see results. After 4 months of cycle syncing, my PMS symptoms had almost completely disappeared. I have been using these methods for almost 5 years now, and I usually have a symptom-free month. If I deviate too much from the regimen, my PMS symptoms will return, but they are much milder than they used to be. I have also seen other benefits since I started cycle syncing. I don't have migraines or chronic stress anymore. I wake up refreshed and ready to take on the day. I also rediscovered who I was. So, what is cycle syncing? You may have heard a little about it as it is an emerging wellness topic. In a nutshell, there are 4 phases of the monthly cycle. Everyone knows of the monthly bleed, or menstruation. The week before your bleed is commonly called the PMS week, also known as the luteal phase in the medical community. If you are trying to conceive, you may know about tracking for ovulation. The last phase is the follicular phase. Your body is doing different things in each of these phases. That means you need to eat different types of foods and do different types of exercises in each phase to really thrive in life. If you connect with your body in this way, you are using your hormones to your advantage instead of having them work against you. Today I am in the best shape of my life, physically, mentally, emotionally, and spiritually. It all started with cycle syncing and took off from there. Syncing with your cycle is beneficial to anyone who has severe symptoms in the luteal and menstrual phases. These can include things like acne, cramps, bloating, fatigue, mood swings, irritability, and heavy bleeding. Another benefit of cycle syncing is that it can also help boost fertility naturally. Finally, if you are already eating healthy and exercising regularly but not seeing results, cycle syncing can help you achieve your goals. Today, I feel like I'm thriving and living a fulfilled life that I love. I know my purpose, which is to help you thrive too. And I'm enjoying taking on big and small projects, both personally and professionally. You don't have to just survive each day. Learn how to thrive and live life to the fullest. A few simple changes in your daily routines can make a big difference on how you are living your life. Are you struggling to be the best mom you can be? Are you fatigued, overwhelmed, and stressed out? Are you losing precious time with your family because of PMS? If so, join my signature 12-week program, the Vibrant Women Project, and you will be a much happier mom. In just 3 months, you will learn how to eliminate your symptoms of PMS, increase your energy, reduce stress, and fully enjoy this incredible mom life. Thanks for listening to today's episode. I hope you learned something from these stories. If you enjoy this show, please make sure to subscribe, rate, review, and share this podcast. It really helps this show grow. If you have a mom story you would like to share, click on the link in the description below on becoming a podcast guest. Remember, the content on this podcast is for general information only. It does not replace any medical advice given by your healthcare providers. Please check with your doctor if you have any questions about your specific condition before starting any new diet or exercise regimen. Thank you, and you will hear from me soon.